Today we'll be treating how to draft and cut a flay. In this context, a flay is a gradual spread out of a material, maybe a skirt or a peplum that is attached to a blouse. For us to draft and cut a flay, we need two basic measurements. Let's take a peplum as an example that will be attached to the top of a blouse to make it a peplum blouse. We need the measurement, we need the waist measurement, which is the first thing, and second, we need the length of the flay. We look, and the waist here is 28.5 inches and the length is 9 inches. When you take the measurement of the waist round, it's a circumference of the size of the waist, and when we have measured the waist round, we got 28.5, and for the length of the peplum, how long the peplum will drop, we go down, we have 9 inches. So for you know how we work with our circumference when we are talking about a circle. For you to get the radius of any circles, which is the measurement of that circle that you can work with, what we do is that we divide by 6.28. So here we will have waist, which is 28.5 inches, and when we divide it by 6.28, we have 4.53 inches. The length of the flay is 9. When you add it to the radius of the waist, which is from the circumference that you have discovered, you discover that you have 9 plus 4.53 inches, which will give you 13.5 inches. So cutting out this peplum for this very top, we are going to take a measurement of 13.53 inches. This flay is a full flay that will be drafting and cutting this morning. But subsequent video, we might decide to look at how to draft and cut half flay, and also how to draft and cut a double full flay. But let us look at full flay this morning in this class. We're going to get our materials. This is the material we'll be using this morning. We have a full brown paper. We have folded it into 2 parts. For you to have a full flay, you have to fold it into 4 parts. And you go ahead and fold it into 4 parts. So if you look at it clearly, what we have this morning is we have it folded into 4 parts. So we'll be taking our measurement straight from this point. We'll be taking our measurement straight from this very point. So we'll get our tape, and as I have said, what we are working on this morning, since we have been able to get we know the waist, we find the radius of the waist, and what we have here is 28.5 inches divided by 6.28, which will give us 4.53 inches. When we added it to the length of the flay, we have 13.53 inches. We have to work with the sewing allowance for both the upper and the lower part, so we can add 1 inch to it. So instead of cutting 13.5 inches, we cut 14.5 inches, which will be approximately 15 inches that we cut in all. So in this case, we'll be cutting, what we'll be cutting now will be 15 inches. We'll be cutting approximately 15 inches. That's the measurement we will take off, so that we'll be able to get what we'll work with for today. So let us go to business properly as we take measurement of 15 inches right away. So this is, you cut from the very end. This 15, you tap. You go, you tap. You go, you tap. You go, you tap. You go. And this is our full measurement for 15 inches to get this flay accurate. For the waist, since it is 4.53, and we are looking at, let's say that is approximately 4.5, and we are looking at sewing allowance, so we can cut from 4. So we can take from 4, this 4, take from 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. So that when we be cutting, we cut through this 4 and we sew with 0.5 inch so as to get 4.5 so when we get our scissors, we'll be able to cut accurately. This is the waist. This is the waist. This is the waist. Why this is now the full flay. And when we cut through this end, this is our flay, our full flay. This is our full flay, perfect and rightly in order. We have our full flay in order now, and for us to sew, we can decide to open one of the end of the flay. We can cut this one open, and so that we'll have, and from here we can start. So if we decide to open this part of the flay in this manner, this is what we have at the end of the day, a full flay. And this, with this, we have succeeded in cutting a peplum that will be attached to the upper part of a dress, maybe a prince with a princess dart, or a bustier dart, or just a normal top with a dart. And this is the flay that will be attached to it. I will give this a peplum that will be attached to it. I will give you the best of beauty when it comes to sewing ladies top dress. Thank you so much. Endeavor to subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'll see you in the next lesson. God bless.